Daddy Ghost.
Oh, Daddy.
One morning, a woman named Cheyenne is taking care of her 2-year-old daughter when the little girl says something very strange.
Daddy, chill.
Okay, who is it?
Daddy. Okay, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Kids are freaking dumb, they're stupid. I've seen so many of these videos where they go, do you see your dead grandpa? And they just go, eh. Yeah. Oh my god, he has the vision, he can see his dead grandpa. Nah. No, that's a kid. Daddy's right there. No, he's not! Be the
Diana
police.
and her father go to check out the trailer, and things get really weird.
Ah! Get out my RV! Get out! Need my house! Go my raccoons! Go my crows! Protect my house! We're gonna be reacting to more scary videos. That's right, we're gonna be looking at creepy videos of ghosts, intruders, paranormal events. Number
Late one
5.
evening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Heather Paul is outside on her front porch having some ice cream with her husband and her 2 sons. But then,
Ew.
Heather suddenly
Child.
spots something that absolutely creeps
Mariah
her
Sneed!
out.
That's the thing the Wutzler made!
There's like little mosquitoes. Kind of going on here.
That's me. That was just me, bro. It's so freaking rude. That was literally me.
What? What did you say?
That's so freaking rude. Also, oh,
did
say
you say,
can
Mommy?
you? Did you see that? Nah, this is just a bullying situation. Yeah, I looked like pale and dead as a kid as well. Be nice. People did this to me when I was little.
Heather whispers, "She scares me," to her husband and children, but they have no idea what she's talking about. Neither her husband or sons can see the bizarre figure dressed in white that is walking down the sidewalk only about 20 feet away. Heather says that the woman looked like, quote, a lady dressed like a nurse from the 1950s.
Can I be honest? It's okay, if they're wearing, like, guys, if they're wearing, like, hospital clothes, it's probably someone's Mima with dementia. She thinks she's at Golden Corral right now. Like, come on! Like, it's probably a grandma!
With an eerie grin on her face.
She's happy! She's, well, like, she
Heather
thinks she's
is
at Golden
now
Corral!
freaked out.
She's
she
excited.
can't understand why no one else saw the strange nurse. So she checks the footage from their front door security camera, and sure enough, the recording also shows a creepy pale figure walking
What's wrong with
right
being pale?
by.
Huh?
It just immediately creeped me out, so I just kind of like jumped.
But it gets even weirder.
Yeah?
Because you see, Heather lives only a mile away from a notorious old abandoned mental asylum, the Philadelphia State Hospital at Byberry.
So a little backstory, I live about a mile from where Byberry State Hospital used to be. This is one of the, I'm pretty sure, the most notorious mental hospital in the country. A lot of abuse went on there. There was lobotomies performed on patients. There was experiments performed on patients. A lot of them lost their lives because they were just treated so horribly. The conditions that hospital was in was so inhumane, and no human should have ever had to go through what these patients went through, and these people just needed help. It's just very sad. They were so overcrowded.
But she's like, thank God these people got lobotomized and went through this horrible stuff, because now that I got them on my dash cam, I can make rent off of a TikTok video. Yeah! Just kidding, she probably made $10 to TikTok.
Nurse to patient ratio was just extreme.
With 2 student nurses and maybe 3 attendants, we have all we can do to bathe the patients, get them to cafeteria, take them to the doctors, give them their medications, and try to keep the place clean.
Now, when I was a kid growing up, we used to definitely go in there, and it was really scary. Like, the second you walk on the grounds, you just feel like it's cold, it's not normal, it feels weird. Like, you can tell somebody's watching you. There's underground tunnels underneath, so we used to run around them too, and they used to use those tunnels to transport bodies, and there was still those, like, metal slab beds that they were still down there when we...
Yeah, like, there's, like, this infinite place where people were murdered and tortured. I used to frolic and play there when I was a kid. What?
Went in there, like, you know, in the 2000s. I felt my arm grabbed in there once, and I moved my flashlight because I thought it was my friend, and my friend was, like, over there, and I'm like, oh my God.
But this story gets even
No
weirder
wonder you're getting
still.
haunted.
Heather's dad lived in the same house as a boy. When Heather shows her dad the creepy footage, he tells her that a woman named Linda used to live in the house next door. And during the 1950s, Linda was a nurse at the old Byberry Mental Hospital.
Wait, then why is she pissed off on haunting people? She wasn't getting the lobotomy, she was doing them. Why are you pissed off?
Why could no one else see the strange woman walking down the sidewalk?
That was me.
No.
Would you just call me?
Cara Messina lives in an old house in New York State that was built in the 1800s and has a very tragic past. In the early to mid 1800s, the house was part of the Underground Railroad, a network for fugitive slaves seeking freedom. Slaves escaping the South were forced to hide under the house to avoid capture by authorities. Because of its dark history, Cara believes that the house might be haunted, and she says that while her family has lived there, they have had, quote, some ghostly activity through the years.
What?
So one day, Cara and her daughter are just relaxing around the house, and they start to hear a very strange sound coming from the basement.
So for the last 20 minutes, I've been sitting on my couch, and it's been dead silent, and all of a sudden I hear Santa, and I thought it was...
That is not what... Oh. Like, dude, wait, you hear Santa. So let me get this straight. Every single Christmas, you think you're haunted. Every Christmas, dude, I just start hearing, like, carolers and, like, oh, dude, the freaking ghosts are back.
It's coming from outside, and it's not. And this is my basement.
Oh, it's Santa! Maybe they don't celebrate. What is it? Okay, I gotta see what it is.
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months... And it's off.
Cara's daughter flips through a box, which ironically contains 2 old Chucky dolls, only to find that a Santa figurine has suddenly
guys, I want to be
itself
haunted by Santa.
And it's just talking away,
I want
even though
presents.
the power switch is turned off. But there's something even weirder here that video viewers noticed after this clip was uploaded. Because, did you hear it?
What?
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months...
Oh my... No, stop.
And it's off.
Just as the Santa doll is picked up and...
Well, yeah, I'd be pissed off, too, if I was a ghost, and, like, that's a friendly ghost. Like, a ghost can do so many things. It can, like, haunt you, like, hurt you, push things off shelves. This ghost was like, I'm gonna go inside the Santa. And then you took that away from him.
Suddenly stops talking.
No, stop.
It can be heard seeming to frantically yell, "No, stop!"
We need to hear the
So
full
is Cara's
vocals.
basement haunted?
No.
Is the little Santa doll possessed by some wayward spirit?
No.
Or is it all just a very
There's a gas
odd
leak
coincidence?
in this household, and the
You
mother's
decide.
delusional. Next!
Daddy Ghost.
Oh, Daddy.
One morning, a woman named Cheyenne is taking care of her 2-year-old daughter when the little girl says something very strange.
Daddy Chow.
Okay, who is it?
Okay, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Kids are freaking dumb. They're stupid. Like, kids will go, I see a dragon! Is there a dragon there? No!
Daddy's right there.
No, he's not!
No, it's you, Daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right there.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Go
show
play
me.
Steal a Brain Rot on Roblox.
Oh,
Your daddy's missing you.
my daddy's missing me?
That's your tail.
Make up your mind. Where is he?
Where'd he go?
Why does he have a turkey baster?
Okay, show me.
Her daughter seems to be referring to
See,
Cheyenne.
I don't, you know, let me tell you something. I don't trust this. I don't trust the accuracy of this child's claims because first, she said that the grandpa was on the carpet, then in the closet, now in a different room. I think she might be lying. That's the only reason I think it's lying.
Dad,
I said
which
it.
is
She.
odd because not only has her daughter never met her granddad, but even Cheyenne herself was only just a toddler when her father passed away. So Cheyenne shows her daughter a picture, and the little girl confirms that it's the man
Ow.
she saw in the hallway of their
Okay,
house.
you could have freaking showed her Doc McStuffins, and she would have been like, "Yeah, that's the one."
Yes?
Yes, it looks like that.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah. And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
No.
What did you say he gave you?
Hot.
A heart?
A hat. That was not hug.
Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Ramon.
So cute, by the way. She's adorable. That carpet looks like a dollar bill.
The drawer scared me, and you already freaked me out.
Oh, in there?
Cheyenne says that her daughter still occasionally talks to the entity that the little girl now refers to as, quote, Daddy Ghost. But Cheyenne says that some
I usually
online
call
comments
Louis Pepper
have
that.
scared her a bit.
She calls him Daddy Ghost. She's only had an experience like that 2 or 3 times. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, I try to capture it on video. I also had a lot of comments saying that it wasn't
like I don't trust the kid that's probably thinking about playing Steal a Brain Rot right now.
Something nice. It was something mean. That freaked me out, so don't say that again. A lot of people were telling me don't communicate with it. I'm not. I'm scared. She is, and she doesn't understand. So, tell him, Mabel.
Tell Mabel.
So is Cheyenne's daughter seeing the ghost of her granddad stopping by for a visit? What do you think? A grave situation.
Oh,
A
get
young
it,
woman
guys?
named Britt lives on a large horse ranch in the mountains. She says that lately, things around the ranch have gotten
Are the
a little
horses
strange.
haunted?
Well, actually, they've gotten a lot strange.
Oh my god.
It all starts one day when Britt's dog Josie just completely freaks out.
So, I'm recording this
Go shit.
just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it
Hot.
in the middle of a freaking cemetery. In my front yard, I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
Yeah. Dude, we're watching scary videos and some random chatter just went, I never knew my real parents. Sorry.
She's in that room upstairs. You can really hear her working from here. Josie?
Wait, why is this like scary? I've
Josie.
never owned a dog before. They do this. They'll see a bug on the wall. Dude, Finley will see a freaking lizard and go, ow, 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 ow. Okay, I imitated a dog bark and this guy named Big Daddy 42 just said, yeah, bark for me more. I'm done, guys. I'm done. I can't even freaking bark without someone like making their screen sticky. What the frick? What's the doggy doing? What's the dog doing? Oh, the door.
And she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking.
Second angle.
And she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. That's usually like.
Is it a ghost horse?
While she's waiting for me to come home, and I'm just like, is she waiting for someone to walk out of that closet? Like.
Okay. Arado, you've been here for 3 days and you've only been speaking in Chinese in my chat, and your first message you put in my chat in English was butt wipe. Your second message you've put in my chat in English is you make me wet. Now, I'm gonna assume there is a language barrier here, and that is not what the frick you meant to say. Because you've only been speaking in Chinese for 3 days. I'm gonna assume you did not mean it that way. He said, you make me wet. I'm gonna assume, because his last message in English was butt wipe, and I don't know what he was trying to say. Now, can you clarify, what do you mean by I make you wet? I'd like to know before I decide what to do with you. What do you mean? I'll let you take it back. I'll let you suck it back in. Take your whatever you got down there and go.
I just don't really know what she's staring at. Because again, like,
maybe the dog has cataracts and it sees a floater.
And she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like.
What's a closet? Maybe the dog is homophobic.
Like what?
I know what you are.
What is it? What is it?
The dog starts ferociously barking at the upstairs bedroom closet for absolutely no reason. But little Josie's
That
strange
is kinda
behavior
scary.
doesn't stop there.
Is there a horse in there?
She has a private cemetery in front of her house where some of her family members and also several of their deceased pets are all buried together.
That's sweet.
Recently, the dog Josie has just started staring at the small graveyard.
Because he wants the bones. He's hungry. He's like, I want to eat Grandma. I want to eat her. She don't need them anymore. I want to eat her both. Give me a big Grandma.
What's going on?
He's
The
hungry.
horses on the ranch often just stare toward the small cemetery as well.
Well, that's not creepy.
Those real horses? They're thinking about
What are you
carrots.
looking at?
Dude, they heard you say, like, they heard you say, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. And they go, how hungry? And so they're like, dude, I want to freaking, like, stomp on your grandma's grave because you said you're hungry enough to eat me.
What is it?
They're mad.
But now, weirdest of all, Britt says that lately the neighbors' cows to wander over to her property. And they also just weirdly stand around the small graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now.
They're vibing. La vaca. Moo. La vaca.
Why? They just kind of come.
Is this
Okay,
the secret cow
like,
level?
was Grandma, like, buried, lathered in barbecue sauce? What the frick is up with these animals? They're like, whoa, I smell something good. Like, was she, like, lathered up in barbecue before she was buried? These animals are invested.
Breathe
Animals are smart, though.
around this area.
Moments
And
like this,
they
you
just
shouldn't
kinda
take it as
freeze
creepy. You
and-
should go, oh, my animals miss their family, or there's a connection between them. They're so cute. I love cows.
What's up?
Britt is confused and a little creeped out by
Stop
all
showing
the
me the
animals'
horses. They
strange
scare me.
behavior.
A horse
But
pooped
things
on me
are
once.
about to take an even more terrifying turn.
Okay, can I say the reason why I don't like horses and I also don't like donkeys, guys, is because, okay, this is like really disgusting, but it's my reality, it's my truth. I don't know if it's like something about the way I smell or something, being a female. Every time I go to a farm, I go to a petting zoo, or I go to like a freaking anywhere with horses, it comes out when they look at me every single time. And I don't know if it's because I'm a white woman, but like, and they're like, oh, well. I don't know, guys. It's freaking bad. It's disgusting. It comes out, not poop. Guys, you're white? Chibi's what? 5 people! My goat is white? Are you serious? I seriously cannot believe that the people are surprised that I'm white. The signs were there, guys. I've done meet and greets in person for 4 years.
One night, Britt orders some food from Uber Eats.
Oh, yeah.
The driver is a bit disturbed
Probably
by
cost
the
$90.
gathered cows at the graveyard, but he completes his delivery. And then things just get
Your model would
weird.
be more veiny. That would clarify things.
The veins are in the wrong places. Mods, cut that out of the YouTube video. He looks a bit unsettled. Okay, maybe he's just scared of cows. Like, you know, like I just said, on YouTube, I cut it out because it'll be TOS, but I'm scared of horses. And I was talking about why I'm scared of horses. Maybe this guy's maybe he's lactose intolerant. And he's worried about getting, like, a contact high. I don't...
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
This location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
I love cows, bro. They're so nice.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You're a cow?
I'm scared. There's a cow.
They're actually not mine. They wasn't showing up.
They're not mine?
No.
What?
No. They come hang out around here every night.
Chat is out of control right now. Guys, shut the frick up. A cow killed my grandma!
What would you do if this happened in your house?
Aww. Oh, little cow! Okay, that's a little creepy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
That's a little creepy.
Scary.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like.
Alarm and house ghost. Oh. Well, you did. You left the door open. You left the door open? It's a vampire. You're cooked. Or doesn't need that to come in anymore. Drop some rice. Okay, that's actually kind of creepy. Did a cow go in the house? What? No way there's a cow in the house. There's no way.
Something sets off the alarm inside Britt's
Is there a
house.
cow
And
in
as
the
she
house?
carefully walks back inside,
Vampire
some
cow!
unseen force seems to actually grab and pull her shirt.
Oh, wait, what?
She drops her food in terror.
Ghost cow.
And runs back out. Britt says that she was too afraid to return to the house.
Okay, that is
She
kind of
spent
creepy.
the rest of the night in the family RV that was parked outside. That anyone was
Oh my
injured
god, is it
in
gonna
any
be a
way.
ghost turkey?
All right. So, while Nick and
I don't know.
Shadow of a doubt.
Shadow that
Now,
I
I've
saw.
covered the strange and creepy
Shadow.
story of a woman named Rosanna in one of my previous videos. Rosanna lives in France in an apartment that she claims is
French
intensely
ghost.
haunted by some mysterious dark entity. One night while she is home alone, she starts to hear strange sounds coming from her children's playroom. What she catches on camera is truly chilling.
What, the ball? The ball moving? Bro, come on. You're just... Ghost trying to play FIFA. Rude. You're just playing catch with chat's dad. Come on. Come on! Okay, the house is clearly on an angle, but someone's picking it up and... Notice how this always happens from an angle where you can't see where it's coming from? It's almost like there's like a grown man hunched in the corner. Yeah, he just waddled behind. Okay, no, she's playing prop hunt. She's playing prop hunt. That ain't me. Ah, je suis putain. Why is she spinning in a circle? Did she accidentally emote? Steps in the room? Those are your old feet, man.
Toys in the playroom begin to move on their own, and as Rosanna goes to investigate, she notices something very strange. Did you see it? In the window
That's a
reflection,
cool
the
car.
large shadowy figure of a man seems to be standing right behind her.
That was me.
But when she spins around, there's no one
See,
there.
she hit the emote.
Rosanna sees the strange shadow behind her again in the reflection, but then the figure just disappears.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Rosanna claims that
I
this
thought
dark
we were
spirit
friends.
has
I
haunted
didn't
her
know.
apartment for months, but she just can't afford to move out right now. So is Rosanna being haunted by some evil entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I think Brett was due.
Guide
Next.
to the other side. A young woman named Diana posted a very disturbing video to Instagram.
Deanna
In the
Sue, that's a
video,
cute
Diana
name.
and her brother are watching as the police arrive
Ah,
at a
Brock, is this
trailer
real?
at the edge of their property. The police are showing up for a wellness check after the sad, lonely man who rents the trailer has not been seen for weeks.
Oh no!
It turns out that the man had unfortunately passed away inside the trailer.
Aww.
This is the footage.
Strobe warning! Strobe warning! Eye strain warning! Eye strain warning! Doo.
Wait, they're going up to Thomas' place.
Oh,
So wait, you said the light wasn't off.
Yeah, exactly.
poor guy. Poor guy.
That's a lot of cops.
Holy sh!
Guys, my eyes are strained.
Oh my god, they're calling.
They're coming again.
That's sad, dude.
Are they calling somebody in? I'm going back over. What was Tom doing?
Is there like an app you can check or something to figure out?
Oh, Jesus.
What's happening? Did you see? What does she want?
Abby's okay.
She's alright.
See what? That guy there?
Did you see it? The small shadow of a child can be seen lurking outside the trailer.
Okay, that was literally just Nags. That's so freaking rude. Just because he's 5'2" does not make him a kid. So freaking rude. Hashtag manlit lives matter.
Seemingly
Short
lost
kings,
and
rise
abandoned.
up as high as you
But the
can.
police don't even notice, walking right by as if they can't even see the child. And then suddenly the small child shadow just disappears.
Oh! Okay. Small child. Got it. Ooh, maybe he like fell in the dirt.
The figure disappears into thin air right in front of the police, but they don't seem to see anyone.
See.
Viewers of the video pointed out that there was another odd apparition in this video. Something that looks like the shadowy figure of a man standing in the trailer window. So
Yeah,
a few days later,
might be the
Diana and her
police.
father go to check out the trailer, and things get really weird.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh my god.
He's like, get out my RV!
What's that?
Get out! Get to my house! Go my raccoons! Go my crows! Protect my house! Like what? Get!
Whoa. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait, did this guy have a kid?
Oh!
What is this?
Okay, who's jacking off? What the fuck is that noise? I can't focus. It's so freaking loud. Who's jacking off?
Here we go.
It's too loud. I can't.
So
Okay, they're
first,
done, they're
Diana
done,
is
they're done,
terrified
they're
when
done.
a dead crow falls out of one of the cabinets.
Ooh, that's
At this
Which
point,
seems
it is too late
odd,
to get
as
rid
the
of
man
me
has
with
only
a
been
creep.
deceased and out
Please see your local oncologist to be rid of me.
one of the cabinets.
What?
Which seems odd, as the man has only been deceased and out of the trailer for a few days.
Maybe that was his pet.
So,
That'd be sad.
how did the bird get there? But next, Diana sees a child's paintings on the refrigerator.
5
Her
reasons I
dad tells her
love
that the man had a horrible tragedy where his young daughter passed away many years ago at a very young age. But the man kept her drawings and mourned her for the rest of his life, descending into sorrow and alcoholism.
Oh my god, I mean, like, dude, nothing but understanding for that, dude. Like, there is no stronger love between a father or mother that loves their kid. Like, truly, there's no stronger love than that.
So, is this childlike shadow figure the man's daughter coming back to meet him as he passes to the other side? What do you think?
Nah, that was me, sorry.
Mirror, mirror. A woman who goes by the online name Pixie Paranormal 1 is a psychic medium and paranormal investigator who has had quite a few strange experiences.
I love pugs because they're so inhumane and they can't breathe. They just go... Freaking love it, dude.
Some that could be supernatural.
What is this noise?
What? What noise? Ooh. I forgot I can't bark anymore. Like, I'll get a boner.
And she has
Happy
also
birthday,
experienced
Chibi.
some scary incidents that are just a bit too real.
When the sun goes down.
Got a load of kids running around in here. Can you hear them all?
That's a big ass dog.
That's a girl crying.
Okay, to be fair, usually when you hear screaming like that, in my experience, it's just young people getting drunk. Like, literally, and they're just like...
Big ass dog.
That's a girl crying.
Are they good?
Can you hear that, guys? Hang on. Turn the lights off for a minute, people.
Is it Slender Man?
Turn these lights off. Hang on a minute.
Get those lights off!
Turn the lights off. Turn that light off.
5 pages.
Turn it off. I don't mind hunting ghosts, but it's the humans that worry me.
True,
Human
true.
beings freak me out.
That's so
Recently,
base.
Pixie Paranormal 1 had a very chilling experience right in her own home.
I love her glasses.
She heard
Cute.
cracking sounds coming from her mirror, so she grabbed her phone.
Oh dang!
and
I
began
usually have that problem because I'm a freaking ugly person. Like, dude, I can't wait. Next time my mirror goes and breaks, I'm just gonna go, oh my god, it's a freaking ghost. Oh, dude, I'm being freaking haunted. Aw, rats.
to film. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Look at my mirror. My mirror's cracking by itself.
Oh, that is creepy, but like I've had.
What's happening? Wait. Wait, stop.
You might just be
Harry,
ugly.
My mirror is cracking by itself.
It's cracked by itself. Why is it cracking by itself?
No fucking idea.
That could be like a cheap mirror or temperature or the way it's like put
Yeah,
together.
it's really fucking weird.
Mirrors are fragile if they're high quality.
Stay there, don't go near it.
This way. I know.
At least like my experience, old mirrors break so easily.
Why is the mirror cracking?
I don't know.
I know.
Oh my god, they're playing freaking Roblox. I don't know why I don't know why I assumed British people didn't play Roblox.
The naughty seven.
Mummy, I'm trying to play Obby! Mommy, shut the I don't care about the name of Mom! I'm trying to play Taylor Swift Eats Me, Obby!
The woman's mirror begins to break and crack all on its own right before her eyes. Even weirder, what looks like a strange misshapen face seems to appear in the slowly shattering mirror.
No.
So did one of the ghosts
Listen, humans can make faces out of anything. That is just grime. That is just like you can make a face out of anything. That's what's awesome about the human brain. That is like fingerprints, debris, and freaking dust. That's not a face. No.
Seems to appear
I give
in
the benefit of the doubt.
shattering
No, that's not a
mirror.
face. That's
so
smudge.
did one of the ghosts from Pixie's Paranormal Investigations follow her home? Or just what do you think
No,
is
but I think you
here?
might have heard someone get murdered.
Gory videos. And now again, we end this video with clips that might seem a bit spooky at first, but nah. Case in point, some Dutch urbex explorers are checking out an abandoned old building, and they find something absolutely terrifying.
What? What? Was I singing that? Okay, I'll shut up. Worst he can say is no. But what did he say?
Now, honestly, squatters in an abandoned house are much more dangerous than ghosts. Did you notice that this guy's friend has on the same jacket as the squatter guy?
Maybe it was on discount at JCPenney. I don't know. Like, maybe... Oh, frick. That's right. Okay, well, they got the same skin. Yeah, they're wearing the same skin. Maybe it's in rotation in the battle pass. I don't know. Oh, frick.
Bizarre.
Yeah, that's fake.
And next up, a woman is chilled to her core as she wakes up to strange activity.
What?
Some unseen force seems to open and close the drawers in her bedroom.
Maybe like strings? Gato!
But then it's just her cat stuck inside her wardrobe
That's pretty
chest.
funny. That's so
Look,
funny.
There's his little head peeking out.
Oh, good kitty.
And finally, Pedro sees a very
Pabubu.
strange shadow of what seems to be a person
hedgehog?
who is just not there.
Oh, shit.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not trying to be offensive. Let's just assume that is a ghost. Okay, it's like 2 inches tall. And I know a lot of guys in the chat are gonna go, whoa, a 2-inch ghost, that's a lot. Guys, what the frick is he gonna do to you? Just go. Like, guys, that's like 2 inches. Ah! Like, who just said sit on that thing? Are you... We're gonna move on. I feel bad for the YouTube viewers reading the chat. Wait, what? What?
Get creepy. And then Pedro realizes that he just has weirdly designed chairs.
Oh!
Anyway, they...
Wait, that's kind of cool, though.
Weirdly...
So dogs are like Ruben?